Good Monday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV. For those that follow my channel, you know it's the morning Monday. It's a morning conversation, and man, it's insane. It is so warm up here. I mean, right now, you can wear shorts and a t-shirt and flops, and you'd be more than happy. It's incredible. What is going on, right? The climate change. I'll take the climate change. Oh, the driveway's pretty full today. So you got 2, 4, let's see here, 6, 8, 9, 10, 14. In the garage, there's 4 more, 14. Another truck's up the way at 15. One's down on Florida at 16. Another one's somewhere else at 7. Oh my gosh. So right now, I'm at cars and trucks. If you include the motorcycles, I'm at like 25. Woo! Yikes. I'm getting back up to that 31 number. I mean, the goal was to get rid of a bunch of numbers. Yeah, the number, right? The number. Look at the day here. Beautiful. It's just incredible. But blessing day. So yeah, this morning, I tell people all the time, what are you going to talk about? I just like to talk, have you noticed? I'm just a talking, rambling man. No coffee this morning. You know, my GERD, it just drives me nuts. I wish somebody'd educate me in things when I was growing up. Come on. Stock market would have been pretty cool. And you get acid reflux. Come on. There's my other dog here. The Challenger last night. See, these cars sit in this garage right here, and they just collect dust because it's a barn, so they just collect dust. And I spent the time last night of really cleaning my Challenger up. It's incredible. I haven't even driven this Challenger. Just incredible. That car there, you know, it's a shame. You buy this type of car here, same thing. It's dirty as all get out. I need to pull these cars out and clean them. But look at that car there. That Charger is just so much fun. I mean, that car there, I could totally just justify driving that thing. You know, and even this one here, because it's the base. But boy, when it comes to some of these other cars, this car here, I can't drive it. It's too good. It's a shame. You know, because it's a value. It has incredible value. Yeah, right. So, all right. We're in the office. No coffee this morning. I think coffee really irritates the GERD. You know, if anybody doesn't know what the GERD issues in this world, you need to find out about them, because if you have acid reflux, beginnings of major GERD problems, it's very dangerous. I mean, the GERD is dangerous. It can go to Barrett's disease, which is cancer of your throat. And it's all because of all the acidic things in our life. And if you don't control that acid in your stomach that tries to come back up your esophagus, acid reflux, it damages your esophagus. It's radical stuff, man. And for me, you know, I'm just, here lately, I've just been fighting that a lot. I'm saying, you know, I'm back to drinking coffee and so like chocolate, coffee, alcohol. Those are all the no-nos for GERD. So for GERD, the number one thing that irritates your GERD is coffee, chocolate, and alcohol. That's huge. So you literally have to get away from that stuff to try to heal it. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, numbers. I was just talking about how I have, 18? I think that's what I have. Whoa, man. Yeah, I think about the motorcycle down in Florida. Jeez, yeah, you can't keep track. Oh my gosh, so numbers. I got to think to myself this morning, wow, the power of numbers. What do you do? If anybody, for me, I look at the YouTube channels and I kind of watch and follow some of these YouTube individuals that seem to have knowledge about real estate, seem to have knowledge about the car market, seem to have just common sense knowledge of the economy. Yeah, and I watch other fun videos too, but I just like to see other people's perspective. And I get to think to myself, it's all about the numbers. I mean, the whole universe revolves around numbers. If you think about it, when you came in this world, you had a number. The time you were born, the day you were born. The weight, the height, it's a number. And then as you progress, you got to be introduced to this governing body with a social security number. Yeah, so you can maybe be a contributor to the governing policies. Yeah, that's kind of what it's all about. Taxes. So I thought to myself, wow, the numbers, the power of numbers. I mean, it's infinite. If you look at numbers, I mean, well, what's sports game about? Look at Tom Brady. He wants to be the GOAT of all time. He just about went down yesterday with his worst season ever. He just about surpassed his worst season ever with 2 seconds left in Tampa and LA Rams, and he saved himself from not having the worst record. The worst. He's got a bad record of losing streak, but it'd be worse. So that was a number in his head. So I think to myself, for all of us, we have numbers. Everything's a number. Every single thing. I mean, if you have tasks, you think to yourself, oh, you got to do this, do that. That's 3 things to do today. If you're driving down the road, you see the speed limit. You look at your speedometer. Yeah, right? I mean, it's incredible on how, if you really just step back and start thinking to yourself, everything that we do and how everything works is based on numbers. Look, you have a credit score. If you go to the car dealership to buy a car and you have a 500 credit score, you're going to be very challenged to get that car deal done. And if you do, you're going to see the number, the interest rate number, you're going to probably walk away. If you have a 750 credit score, you're feeling pretty good, and you're going to probably get the deal done and get a great number to use that money. And then you think about how people, radiate how much money they make. Yeah, the guy that's making $1 million a year versus the guy that's making $10,000 a year, right? Yeah, just night and day. And all of us know that when you have your checking account that has a lot of numbers in it, man, you're feeling damn good. We have a checking account that doesn't have many numbers in it, you're feeling pretty damn bad. It's incredible how people with wealth, they just radiate that arrogance. I mean, and all that's about is because they have the money where they don't have to serve others. Versus us that don't have all the money, you have to serve others to be able to make money. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. That's the only reason that the wealthy walk around, and have that snobby look and arrogant attitudes, because they know they're self-sufficient and you have no value to them. That's how we operate as humans in life, is we all have a value. A number. It goes on and on and on and on. And then what's really cool, I've mentioned this before, years ago, I read about this mathematician scientist that figured out how to manipulate pixels. Apparently this guy's father was a professor in colleges, and he was the mathematician scientist, and his father taught him to follow his footsteps. Well, apparently he figured out how to manipulate, pixels are numbers. The universe is numbers. Everything's a number. The whole universe is made up of numbers. And so he figured out how to manipulate the pixels to think that it's daytime instead of dark. So at dark, I should say, he figured out how to make pixels think at nighttime it's daytime. So he manipulated the numbers in the pixels and that was he got like a major defense contract award for figuring out that technology and cameras and sight vision where you can see at nighttime thinking it's daytime. So there's just an example of, an individual took numbers and got creative and mastered how he could outdo the numbers, fake the numbers out. Yeah, and then, the people, the list goes infinite on numbers. Why do people play the lottery? Yeah, you notice how the lottery gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it gets bigger and bigger numbers? When it's really small, not so much. Yeah, it's all about the big numbers, the numbers. And you may be saying, okay, well, what the hell is about the numbers? We get it. Well, I got to think to myself, more than ever, what are the numbers? So yesterday, I was watching some YouTube videos, and this is where it kind of hit me like a brick in the head, was every video was focused on the negative numbers. So in the real estate market, one person's claiming we're going to see a 40% drop in many markets of housing values. And then another video I saw on the cars was how you're seeing radical drop in car values. And then it talked about Carvana and how Carvana is going to go bankrupt, and how much money Carvana's lost. And then it talks about in the housing market, the interest rates, how the interest rates are going to be. This one guy who apparently is a pretty good savvy real estate guy that has made a lot of predictions. He claims you're going to be seeing 10.25 interest rates next year. That'll be the norm for getting a home. 30-year mortgage, fixed home, be 10.25, 11% interest on homes. And then hell, look at Elon Musk. Look at the Twitter fiasco. I mean, you're just hearing every day the challenge that he has because he's losing so many subscribers, or I should say so many advertisers, and he's all about the number. He's trying to get a number to meet his expectations of paying a lot of money. Think about this. He put a number on that company, and then he kind of realized that the number of subscribers wasn't factual. It was a lot of bots. Yeah, in fact, on the Twitter side, if you go to the Twitter side and think about what's going to start to play out, this is what they're saying is going to happen. A lot of so-called people that have followers, they don't really have followers. It's bots. So there's some prominent politicians that are showing like they have 13 million followers. Yeah, it's all fake accounts. They probably have thousands or maybe a million if they're lucky. So what's being talked about, a lot of people are jumping off of Twitter because they're going to get exposed. Yeah, they're going to get exposed that they're just lying about who they are. Yeah. Have you thought about that? Yes. So you're hearing a lot of these advertisers. See what people don't understand. There's always something going on under the message. So think this through on the Twitter side. So if you're an advertiser, right, and you go to General Motors or you go to any major company that you're trying to get ad content for them on Twitter, all right, and you're presenting to them that there are all these subscribers and all these followers, and you can justify that Twitter is going to get X amount of dollars out of the advertising money you're going to pay them. Well, hello. Well, guess what? If you're the advertising agency, it now knows that Elon Musk isn't exposed and how there's that many followers and subscribers to all these so-called political figures and other, well-known personalities. You as an advertiser, you get sucker punched. Yeah. Is anybody connect the dots? So what's going on is all these advertising companies are saying, oh, they're going to go all right talk. Elon Musk is going to let the right talk really bad and hateful things, like the left doesn't say hateful things, like both sides don't say hateful things. Give me a freaking break. It's human beings. How do you think you're much better than me because you're just left or right? Whatever. Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. Whole point is, hello, all these advertising companies are going to get called out that they've misled all these companies. Can you imagine you representing somebody and now it's going to be disclosed that you so misrepresented them and you took so much money from them? Yeah, that's what's going on, everybody. That's why all these people are saying, "Well, I'm leaving Twitter now. I'm getting out because you know what? Oh yeah, it's because Elon Musk is going to show that so many people were fakes. Yeah, hello. Oh my gosh, the numbers. So for Elon Musk, yeah, he's had serious challenges because." Yeah, all the shysters are leaving. All the shysters that made Twitter all that money. Yeah, now he's even probably thinking, holy crow, I created my own fiasco. Hello. Yeah, interesting times for Elon. I've been following this since he wanted to go down this path, and I just have been intrigued to really follow this, and as time's progressing, I think it's classic. I mean, is anybody figuring this stuff out, what's going on? These social media platforms? I mean, oh my gosh. This is exciting times for me. So here's the thing, though. I think to myself, the numbers, right? The numbers. So when you watch these YouTube channels, and you know what cracks me up? Like one guy on there who reminds me of that actor, and I gotta look up his name. He's bald, and he looks like that really well-known actor years ago. He's tall stature, and he really has that he so radiates. He's coming into your house. He's going to sit your ass down, and he's going to borderline do the chop suey on you to get your ass in gear for the economic, tsunami, right? I mean, he definitely radiates that. I'm going to get in your face, and I'm just going to take care of you if you don't listen to me, and you just don't shut up and listen to what I'm going to tell you to do. And if you don't, you've been on those people, right? Yeah. So that's his channel, but it's all about the doom and gloom, and it's all about the numbers. All the numbers are negative numbers. That's my point this morning. Right now, more than ever, all the numbers are negative. All you hear on these YouTube channels from all these individuals is the incredible numbers, the numbers. Everything's going down. Everything's coming to a crashing end. Yes, that's why I'm talking this morning, because I'm thinking to myself, wow, we are living in times now where all the numbers are sour. The stock markets, everybody's being told you lost 25% of your value in the stock market. So the stock market's been down. It goes up, goes down. The barrel of oil, ironically enough, the barrel of oil has been going up, but that makes your checking account go down, right? So for me, it's just incredible on how you just go pre-pandemic and all the numbers were up, right? I mean, everything was going up. But really, the real story is once the pandemic happened, that's when the crazy stuff happened. That's when the numbers went through the roof. But why? Well, we know why, because it's the free money. The free money, and then we've talked about this on my channel so many damn times. I'm not going to rehash all that. But right now, the numbers don't look that great. But yet here I saw this morning, so many people are saying, they're saying in the media machine that it's going to be a red wave. I mean, for me, the age I am in life, so I see that, I believe it. Okay, what does that create, right? What does that create? Why isn't the red wave behind the scenes been fighting their ass off to try to keep, I guess, the blue wave from accomplishing everything, right? Is that the theme? Is that the theme about politics? The red versus the blue? So right now, with the numbers that I'm seeing in the economy, everything's going down. But yet in the polling, the numbers are showing it's pretty even. So is it really that dire straits bad? I mean, okay, repos, apparently the numbers are through the roof. Apparently the numbers are through the roof on repos. All right. I don't know. I mean, where I live in this dominant rich area. You're just not going to see. In the area I live, it's not going to ever be radical. It's the government-based numbers game where if you get a government job, that's right. Bring that up. Look at Meta. The Facebook break-off, metaverse, where you can create your own world to be a fake person. Well, I thought that was already going on Twitter, but oh well, he's late for that, right? So for Meta, there's like 87,000 employees. Is that mind-boggling for a virtual reality, basically, your computer interaction? There's 87,000 people behind the scenes trying to make that Meta thing work. Yeah, talk about a reality check. Well, they're saying that the tech sector is getting hammered, and it's going to start laying off people by the thousands. Meta is going to start laying people off by the thousands. As we already know, Twitter's already laid off a ton of people by the thousands. You're hearing about the automotive industry laying people off by the thousands. I mean, so all we're hearing now in numbers is negative numbers. That's all we're hearing. But yet, right now in the country, it seems like half the people think everything's fine. The other half of the people are saying no. It's all the negativity. But the other side of the country apparently thinks that it just isn't really a big deal. Which I question that. I sincerely question it so many times. Is it really that bad? I mean, is it really that bad? I don't know. They're just starting to show the numbers now that just now the third and fourth. I mean, I predicted over a year ago the fourth quarter would be the jaw dropper. That the reality set in and oops, yikes. I mean, I don't know. I benefit nothing from that. That actually hurts me, and sincerely, that actually hurts me financially. Believe it or not, for me, if the country goes sour and goes south, that hurts me. It doesn't benefit me at all. I'm not this guy that has millions of dollars to start going to the courthouse auctions and start buying up houses and going to the car auctions and buying up cars, for cheap and selling them. That isn't who I am. So for me, I mean, I don't want to see the country go into dire straits. I would like to see the country become more balanced. I think the housing market's out of whack. I think that needs to kind of simmer down and tame down. I think the car prices need to tame down and simmer down. But I don't think the country needs to go broke. That isn't my presentation. But the whole point is the numbers. What are the numbers? Yeah, what are the numbers? Everything's a number. So, going to kind of keep it at that this morning. Just thought I'd share those ideas. Think the Twitter thing. Yeah, hello. Why is everybody jumping ship at Twitter? Yeah, the numbers. Yeah, what's the real numbers? Yeah, as everybody hides behind their screen, right? Anyways, just thought I'd kind of throw some ideas out there. Yeah, tomorrow's a big election day. What's the number going to be? I mean, is it going to, then the hate, you know as well as I do. If one person doesn't get in, another person gets out, or blah, blah, blah. So then the hate machine starts, the numbers. So yeah, anyways, don't want to go down that baloney conversation talk. And yeah, tons of things to go in the car market. I'm going to talk about that. I'm not. Just going to keep it the numbers. I just thought that it would be kind of intriguing to share with other people. Think about it. Everything we do. But you know what's incredible? When I grew up, I knew all my friends' phone numbers. Ask your kid or the younger generation if they know the phone number to 3 people. They don't. Because the phone just stores it for their name, for Joe or Bob or Lucy or whatever, and that's their fast dial or that's their contact. So they don't see phone numbers. They don't see numbers. Is that a problem? Is maybe today's younger generation can't remember things because more than ever, they're not really seeing numbers? I don't know. That's a whole other conversation we can probably talk about amongst ourselves. So hope everybody has a great day, blessed day. So many ideas on my numbers thing, but once again, keep it simple. Monday morning conversations. I hope everybody enjoys my conversations and ideas and thoughts. And that's all it is. I just like to talk and think out loud. And hopefully somebody else will watch my video and go, hey, I never really thought about that Twitter stuff. But you know what? That's pretty damn accurate. Or somebody like, nah, you're way off, man. That's fake news. You don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, all right. Yeah, right. Good. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching my channel. Hit subscribe if you're a new viewer. Why? I don't know. So YouTube can get richer? Yeah, not me. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and stay tuned for more adventures. What's next?